Hi everyone, in this video I want to talk about UI versus UX. So what is UX designer and what is UI designer and what is the difference between UI and UX? Everything we'll discuss in this video. Let's watch this video. Let's understand the terms of UI and UX. Generally, UI stands for user interface and UX stands for user experience. First of all, we'll understand what UX designers will do. Generally, UX designers focus on the work on the experience a user has with a product. The goal is to make the product that are functional, accessible, and enjoyable to use. While the term UX often applies to digital products, and it also can be applied for non-digital products and services, for example like a coffee pot or a transportation systems. Common task for a UX designers, generally what they include means they'll conducting a like user research to identify any goals, like any needs, behaviors, and the points involved with a product interaction, and developments based on the target customers, and creating user journey maps to analyze how customer interacts with a product, and building a wireframes prototype final product will look like, and performing user testing to validate design decisions and identify problems. Finally, they'll collaborate with stakeholders and UI designers as well as the developers. Generally, finally, I want to tell about UX designers. Generally, they'll do the sketch of the product, so they'll entire product they'll give a wireframe, so that is generally the UX designers will do. I hope it's very clear about the UX designer. So now let's go for UI designers. So UI designers can create a graphical portions of mobile apps and websites and design devices, the elements that user interacts with very easily. Generally, these UI designers will develop what the UX designers given, so they'll develop the UI designers, so that is called UI designers. And a UI designer, generally they'll seeks to make apps as well as the websites both visually appealing and easy to navigate. And generally what the common task UI designers will do is they'll organizing the page layouts and choosing color plates and as well as the fonts, and designing interactive elements such as scrollers, buttons, toggles, drop down menus, and the text fields, everything they'll do that, and making high wireframes and the layout show final design will look like. And finally they'll work with closely with the developers to convert the design into working with a product. So this is the things will do the UX designer, UI designer. UI without UX, like a human without a brain. So and another sentence I want to make, that without UX without UI, like brain without a body. So both UI and UX very important for any product to be in a final to use the customers as well as the users. So I hope the UI and UX you got the very clear clarity. So let's see the difference between the UX versus UI. So generally UX designers tend to focus on creating the products that solves a problem. So while UI designers work on design patterns and micro details of the product. And coming to UX designers think extensively about how make a product to easy to use, while UI designers think extensively about how make the product delightful and enjoyable to use. And UX is what user experience, and while UI is what we seen while using a product. That is the main difference between UX and UI. And also UX is like an interaction designer, which is UI is visual designer, and they'll create a charts, they'll create a colors, and they'll plan the visual aesthetic, and they expert in wireframes and prototypes, and they expert in mockups and graphics and layout. I hope you learned about this entire video, what is UI and what is UX, and what is the difference between UI versus UX designers, what generally they'll do that, because Generally, as in software, we used to hear these words UI and UX, but we don't know the exact meaning of this UI and UX. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have made game development tutorials, like 40 plus tutorials, and you can learn by the end of these 40 plus tutorials, you're able to develop games. And also I made 20 plus tutorials on Python I'm doing now, and you can find the link was available in description, that by Python you can learn entirely what is the programming language, what is Python. You can learn lot many things in that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll come with the new videos and new tutorials for you, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, just hit that subscribe button and give a like and share, and also just comment in comment section. Definitely I'll give reply to your comments. Thank you.